was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Is it 4 points? No. 2.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he takes us up near the 25.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a
changed the
run.
rules.
Right?
Might be
It was
still
kind
in
of
the rules
stacked up.
before.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
I don't know why you did that, Dan.
It's still open for the coordinator.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He's got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Haskins. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10 now, Haskins. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Haskins back to the air. He's got his tight end, Fant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 15.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hunter Renfrow.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Jaguars.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
3rd and long.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
All right.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Jaguars.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Noah Fant.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Score Jets 7, Jaguars 3.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing again, here's Haskins. Coleman has it here right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal.
The Jaguars' 2-yard line.
Again, it's Haskins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. It's Coleman here. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make. Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. It's 7 yards, the pickup there.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Kaepernick now to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it'll be 2nd down. You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Touchdown, Jaguars. Complete. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it? No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
37-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess you.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. Got an open man, it's Foster. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Jets 21, Jaguars 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts
First down.
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Number 26.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Caught left side, Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Kick the ball off.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Jaguars 26, Jets 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Ballantyne to return. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 27, Haskins. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they knew.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
26,
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They will run again with Coleman. And some room to work. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10.
Come on, bro. God damn.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
First down, Jacksonville.
Kaepernick now on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means
got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Hunter Renfrow, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Haskins. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Haskins back to the air. Flush to his right. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Haskins. Throw caught here by Bird. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. He's got his man, it's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, it's Haskins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Number 26.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
The pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On the gun, it's Kaepernick. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Monday.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Number 85.
George Kittle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Ballantyne to return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Ballantyne on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. One final shot for Haskins. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
today's final.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory.
Damn, what you
The
want?
defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
Ugly ass nigga.
They will gratefully